only be won by pinfall or submission. This match is no 265 pounds Roman Reigns.
You aren't kidding, JR. Look at the war that Roman Reigns had a couple WrestleMania goes with Brock Lesnar. Again, last year WrestleMania, Triple H, this year The Undertaker. It's all about who's your...
He is, Michael. He's his own man. But one thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, this is a magnificent athlete. WrestleMania.
John, no holds barred. Who does it favor? There's no doubt in my mind it favors The Undertaker. Edge, there's 57 world championships between those 5 alone. This Roman Reigns, one of the most competitive, 23-1 at WrestleMania.
Absolutely, The Undertaker's been phenomenal at the ground and the lineage, the DNA of Roman Reigns. He has to know, John, as a big-time...
being a world-class athlete, and believe me, Roman Reigns is one of the best athletes I have ever seen in the biggest match of his life. John, you spent a career in the ring watching probably more than anybody in the history of this business, and every time I would stand there and that dead man would come walking, he was thinking the exact same thing. He's full of confidence. He's full of all of the athleticism that he knows.
There's no holds barred. This one will not be for the weak at heart. Whose body will fail them first.
In the history of the game, went right to work with the body shots.
Oh, look, Taker, my yard.
Taker's...
Oh, hell. Huge right hand by The Undertaker, dominating.
Can you imagine? Here's the man, Roman Reigns, who eliminated the...
A shocker. Again, there'll be no countouts. So
Bull back at WrestleMania 24. He won the World Championship by tapping out the Hall of Famer Edge.
Thunderous right hand.
Wow.
And The Undertaker is staggered.
And now it's Reigns' turn.
Undertaker luring Reigns in. And a headbutt right between the eyes, gentlemen. Welcoming Roman Reigns with no empathy.
Sending a message. You're right, Michael. Look, anytime you get in the ring with a legend, but so much time in his life is feeling the power of the Phenom. The Undertaker have ever faced one-on-one. Mentioned before, their only real confrontation.
A vicious kick by Reigns. Reigns is showing no intimidation.
Never against Brock Lesnar didn't show any intimidation either. I just don't think that Roman Reigns has it in him. He really... Oh, and a headbutt.
A vile headbutt by The Undertaker. Reigns trying to walk it off.
Here we go.
Look.
Oh, now it's Undertaker.
Oh, Undertaker face first into the ring post. Reigns. And that's a toxic kick, let me tell you.
Yeah, the drive-by by Roman Reigns.
Look at him any way you want.
But he's in the ring with the man who may have never seen Babe Ruth walk into Yankee Stadium or Joe Montana walk into Candlestick, but you're seeing The Undertaker. Jared Roman's staying with him.
Reigns has got to stay with him. Right hand again. And Undertaker strikes back with retaliation.
Many world champions that did that. Ooh. But think about if you win. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Again, The Undertaker using those strikes and the headbutt. The headbutt has been a very prominent
Here we go. Got a little snake eyes. Watch out.
And
never countered it.
Looking for the cover and got a near fall. The first near fall of the contest.
Roman Reigns, how wise. Smart by Reigns. Rolling out of harm's way, at least momentarily.
Mid-air Reigns now.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Get out of the way, guys.
I'm out.
Welcome right into a right hand from The Undertaker. Reigns has yet to recover, still stumbling away from the dead man.
And Roman Reigns may be one.
And another headbutt to JR's point earlier. Top part of the arsenal. Oh, Roman Reigns.
Down. Remember, neither can be disqualified or counted out. Undertaker caught Reigns, and oh my God, what a choke slam! Slam of the Undertaker.
Yeah, buckling the German announce table, and now Undertaker turning his attention, guys, to the Spanish announce.
This thing.
I can tell you the evil intentions right now that the dead man has. Some guys have a knack for finishing matches. Get out of the way, John. Get the hell out of the way. For closing.
Oh my God.
And that's the Phenom.
Undertaker signaling the end is near.
Oh my God.
The Phenom is down, but also, men, so is Roman.
As much an offensive move as just a desperation move. The end was nigh for Roman Reigns. They're going where they were going to land. He just knew that was the only opportunity he had to stay alive here at WrestleMania.
Reigns up to one knee, but The Undertaker still lying prone on the Spanish announce table.
And teach it. You can't coach it. That's just instinct. That's survival right there.
Does have the authority to stop this match if The Undertaker cannot defend himself.
Get ready.
Reigns, strong knees into the face of The Undertaker. I think that Reigns gave him the motivation and maybe PO'd him a little bit. It's my yard. It's not his.
Legend. Yeah, but look at Roman taking the fight to The Undertaker, John. Gets up and answers the call.
Enforced. Reigns.
You don't want to be there.
Undertaker on Diddy. Oh, Reigns kicked out. The left shoulder shot off the canvas like it was on fire. Don't know what it can do.
And Undertaker was surprised that Reigns was able to kick out of the last ride. With that last ride, and I think you're right, bro. Taker is just about to.
Otherwise, I would assume for comfort.
No, not at all. Make a statement. Uh-oh. Reigns. And believe me, The Undertaker has got some devilish imagination. Spine. Roman Reigns is learning that 3 decades of dominance by the sadistic nature.
They went right downtown with that huge chair shot to the back.
Well, both of you gentlemen know how sadistic and cruel The Undertaker can be.
Reigns is finding out why he's in the ring with arguably the greatest superstar in WWE history.
It's brilliant.
It's good strategy. Second time he has seen something, reacted to it, and got out of harm's way. You got to believe he would be down now. Taker staggering.
Taker still on his feet.
Uh-oh. Choke slam.
Not on that chair. Not on that chair.
Undertaker
came off the canvas.
And you got to be impressed with Roman Reigns. He continues to kick out of what the Undertaker's throwing at him.
Then this phenom right here, the Undertaker, and he has Roman Reigns squirt.
And again, that steel chair in the ring. Uh-oh. Tombstone pile driver. Here. Oh my God, Reigns.
You're kidding me.
Reigns got a shoulder up. Undertaker can't believe it. I can't believe
the chair. Tombstone. And Roman Reigns is still in this match.
He is an athletic monster, but he is in with a legitimate monster. The Undertaker.
Yeah, Reigns has barely moved after kicking out after the tombstone.
Roman Reigns is at the Undertaker's mercy, and trust don't give any.
Again, Reigns back up to his hands and knees. He has taken a tombstone. Oh, look out. Oh, Reigns trying to overpower the Undertaker. And Undertaker.
Oh!
Man, what a Superman punch. It connected. Right flush to the jaw. This could do it. What a win for Reigns.
Away.
Roman looked like he was trying to go for something like his own tombstone pile driver or something, but couldn't get a hand. Have a record like the worst in generals against the Undertaker. Reigns is setting him up for the exclamation point.
Sternum. Undertaker again down. Reigns finally navigating over.
Nowhere.
He can win by submission. And Reigns has got to weather this storm or his dream of
men have gone to sleep that didn't tap. I'm not sure Roman Reigns has a choice.
Undertaker trying
Plan to ask Brock Lesnar about this. Ask Batista.
Reigns.
DQ or pinfall has to happen in the ring.
We're back where we started, fellas. This is anybody's ball game.
We're back at square one.
Yes, sir.
Undertaker still feeling the effects of that spear from Roman Reigns.
No. Undertaker looking to utilize the chair. Reigns stopped that plan. That thought.
And now it's Roman Reigns' turn with the chair.
Reigns using the.
Oh!
Reigns wearing the Undertaker out with a steel chair.
On him, stay down.
Oh, thunderous.
It's like a gunshot.
5,000 plus people could hear it in this arena.
And Undertaker
got to fight back in this. That's his heart.
Roman Reigns is incredulous to the fact that the old Undertaker, stay down.
And wow, a spear with all, he got it all.
Dan Weiss, the Phenom.
Reigns has tried everything, including wearing the heart of the Undertaker.
That is the soul of the Undertaker.
Look at
the Undertaker keeps finding a way to get up. Look, I can tell you, I've known the Undertaker as well as it. Roman Reigns is going to have to put the Phenom down.
I'm sure it's a fight. Oh, what a spear. Reigns. And Reigns must be thinking, what the hell do I have to do to beat this legend?
Something's going to happen.
Well, we're going to learn a lot about Roman Reigns.
We already knew a lot about the
This is not for the weak at heart, to tell you the truth. Not whatsoever.
They're cheering the legend. Wanting the legend to pull some magic out one last time.
Locked right in the temple, I think. Down goes the dead man. Roman Reigns now.
Out.
Roman figures he's got to inflict more damage.
To set up. He tried to set up, but his body would not allow it.
I wonder if the Undertaker's body is giving out on him. That legendary heart and that legendary soul.
Reigns processing this for the 3 count and the biggest victory of his WrestleMania career. Himself, his hands are down. Oh, look out here. Momentum. Oh, man! Taker at WrestleMania.
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
I'm here 20 years from now, 100 years from now. He just defeated the Undertaker,
You'll see just exactly the pain, the agony that Roman Reigns withstood for the rest of his career.
You're right, JR. You almost got the impression that Roman Reigns didn't want to put him down.
The body may have then impressive big athlete just beat the dead man.
Legends go out on their own shield, and they go to bring everything he had and more.
Well, biggest victory of his life.
An incredible performance again. I'll tell you this, Roman Reigns, that's the big dog right there. And gentlemen,
He's the future.
Are the world surprised that Roman Reigns was able to kick out of the tombstone.
Absolutely.
Just did Reigns deliver, John?
Superman punch after Superman punch. The Undertaker kept finding a way to...
This was an amazing offensive assault by Roman Reigns.
Spear after spear after spear. And Undertaker forced Roman Reigns to beat him here tonight.
With that final spear high up in the solar plexus, and there.